What is up, guys? Patriots here, and today we are playing some Gears of War 3, and we are talking about this sawed-off shotgun that makes me want to stab some forks in my eye. Alright, so here's basically, if you don't know, my history with Gears of War. I never played Gears of War, really, coming into Gears 3, but I did play Gears of War 2 a bit the week leading up to Gears 3, and I was, kind of set that that was the way Gears of War works. And I played in the Gears of War 3 beta, and because I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't really realize the sawed-off wasn't in previous titles. So it was like, whatever. I'm dying, I'm an idiot, right? Well, no. Okay, you get to Gears of War 3, and there's a sawed-off, and it just repeatedly destroys me. Repeatedly. Over and over. And like, people like Gold Glove said, if a guy's charging you, you know not to go near him, because he has a... Well, it's not always the simplest thing. Like, if I'm right here, and that guy was right there, and he ran down the hill and, like, popped around the wall on me, well, I'm screwed, right? And the thing about the sawed-off that annoys me the most is how good this game would be without it. I mean, it's a great game with it, but how good it would be if it was just the Nasher and there was no sawed-off in this game. And that got me to thinking, like, why? Why would they, add that to what is already considered by Gears of War fans a perfect formula? And I came up with two kind of conclusions. One is they wanted to appeal to some Call of Duty fans and maybe, make a faster paced game, which I don't think they need to do, because I think Gears of War 3 is fast enough as it is, and I didn't think that that was necessary. But maybe they were trying to appeal, quicker kills, faster pace, try to get those COD fans in here. Or another thing I thought maybe they were trying to do was just, in general, they wanted to add something because they didn't want people to say they were lazy and just, copy and pasting using the same formula. A lot of what people say about Call of Duty when, let's, take things like Call of Duty and Battlefield. People say Call of Duty, oh, they don't change anything, they have the same formula. Well, so does some Battlefield, kind of. I mean, they have the same formula. There's vehicles, big maps, a lot of people on the maps, and it's rush or conquest, They don't really innovate either, but they got a good formula. Call of Duty, they don't really innovate, got a good formula. Gears of War, same thing, don't really innovate, got a good formula. Same thing goes for Halo. And any major successfully popular title usually doesn't innovate too much between games. They just, they got a good formula going. They touch up the engine, the graphics system, and if there's anything they added before, they take it out if people didn't like it. But why add stuff? And I think it's a lot of pressure from people who aren't, fanboys to, change up their game, do something new. And I just kind of wish it wasn't like that, because they didn't need, the Retro Lancer is another thing they added to this game, and I think that's fine. I mean, I use it from time to time. I use it most of the time, even. And I think that's fine. I don't think it's too big of a deal. But that sawed-off is just annoying as anything, probably because it's, one-hit kill. And they tried to balance it by, making the reload slow. It has one shot, whatever. But it's not balanced, okay? Because my Nasher takes two shots, from the range that sawed-off's going to work. It takes one. And it is a liability in, 2-3 people situations. But in Gears of War, there's not a lot of 2-3 people situations. You understand? And I don't know how this guy doesn't kill me. I don't know what he was doing. I'm a bad player, but he is also a very bad player. And this kind of gets me into, they tried to, I think that they definitely tried to add it to innovate, to add something new to their game. I think that was definitely the reason they went the direction they did. And, that's something they should really learn from Infinity Ward and Treyarch, that every time they try to add something, to change up the game, to make people respect it for innovating and whatever, it usually is received poorly by its core audience. And you don't want to upset the core audience, because the core audience can go out there and convince someone who's not a big fan or doesn't know about the game, hasn't played it, that it's a good game, that it's worth checking out. But if the core audience turns on you, well, who's gonna go out there and say, to their friend, oh yeah, you need to go pick up this game? No one's gonna go say that. So to me, it should always be, core audience first, general audience second. Because, like, Call of Duty will sell based on the fact it's called Call of Duty. Like, you don't need to go around talking, oh, we added this, this, and that. It'll sell based on the fact that it's Call of Duty. But they try to get people to talk on the fact that they added this, this, and that. When, if they'd stop adding stuff and just fix what's broken, I would be the happiest person on the earth. I would come on here and I'd be like, oh, it's a great game. You gotta go buy it. You know, you gotta go check this out. This is great. You know, drop that Battlefield 3, drop that Gears 3, go pick this game up. But, you know, come Modern Warfare 3, if there's some decision that's not so good, I'm gonna be like, it's not that great. But anyways, guys, can you please like the video and comment on your thoughts on this, and I will see you in the next video, whatever that is. I'll see you all later, guys.